What's up, everybody? Listen, I am so excited that I get a chance to catch up with famed gospel singer Miss Shirley Wahls of the Argo singers, the Shirley Wahls singers, the Dorothy Norwood singers, as well as the Ward singers. Listen, I want you to enjoy this snippet. All right, I love you all. So the first time that you say the first time you went overseas was with you was with Dorothy, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
when you first went overseas, so you flew, right?
I did what?
You flew, you took an airplane, right?
Oh yeah, we was Pan Am.
So tell me what was going through this. I'm gonna just use the word this black woman from living in Chicago, a gospel singer, going overseas. Like what was going through your head? Like what was going through your head?
The most uh, memorable and the most wonderful thing that happened was we flew at night, and we flew out of darkness into light and could see the boats on the water, on the ocean, and we just came out of dark right into light. That was the first thing about the first time I went to Europe.
Right
And
out of
then
darkness into light.
into light.
Wow.
And then the next thing that happened was we were in a town, and Dorothy could tell you this, and I had dreamt about my mother, and they kept telling me, get ready, get ready, get ready. I made the front page of the Paris Gazette because I had dreamt about my mother, and they were going. I told them, go ahead on. I'll meet y'all in England, and they wouldn't do it. They kept on and waited on me, and everybody was mad at me. I'm sitting in the airport by myself. The bishop who went with us and the quartet group, everybody was mad at me and my group. So I'm sitting in the airport by myself because I did not want to fly, and I told them I was not going to fly. So everybody's sitting. And while we were sitting, the plane that we missed crashed over the Alps. And baby, the Paris Gazette got a picture of me dancing, and my hat had turned side. I had on a cap. It had turned sideways because I was jumping and dancing so hard.
Wow.
Yes.
And this was the first time.
The very first time.
Wow.
Yep. So and after that, the guy who was the road manager would ask me, should we get on this plane? I said, no, I don't know stuff like that. I said, this was because of a dream that I wouldn't, and it was. My mother had said, don't go. And that was all. Well, I wasn't going nowhere but to England. So from another town where we were in Germany. And when she said don't go, I just started crying. Every time they'd ask me something, why aren't you ready? Don't you know how to pack your cup? Well, you'll mess up everything for everybody,
Right.
and I just couldn't do nothing but just cry.
Wow. Let me make sure I got this correct. So this was just an additional flight. You were already overseas, or was this the initial flight?
It was an additional.
Okay, got you. Wow. So you did end up taking a later flight, right? By the grace of God.
We finally did get on the plane, and wasn't nobody mad at me no more.
Okay.
Gospel Joe and
It's my contribution to the world. It's a celebratory publication where we not only celebrate gospel music, but we embrace and salute the contributors of the genre.